You might be practicing a little bit of patience if you're a Best Buy investor. I spoke with CEO Hubert Joly after the retailer reported earnings this morning. He says lack of excitement in the consumer electronic category, quote, means in the short term our comps will be negative, even though we're gaining market share. But I believe in the long term there is a lot of innovation to come in that space. Joly wants shareholders to understand Best Buy continues its, quote, drive to be a frugal, efficient retailer, turning attention to igniting growth engines to deliver advice, service, and convenience to our customers. Every change is going to be incremental in this multi-year transformation.
Courtney, stick around, please. Let's bring in CNBC contributors Herb Greenberg and Stacey Widlitz. Herb's got an interesting article out today, as opposed to an uninteresting article, on TheStreet.com about a recent trip to Best Buy. And Herb, you say big box retailer, maybe like a Best Buy, is toast. How come?
Well, I think we've been seeing it all along. I mean, whether we're talking Best Buy or you look at Staples, which when you talk about messes, that conference call the other day, they're just trying to figure it out. I think for the very reason Best Buy actually said on its call, when they talked about, rationalizing their footprint, that over the next few years, they need to do something. They made that very clear. And I have to tell you something, when a company like Best Buy tells you it's, innovation in the electronics business, come on, I think we're all in on so much. It's a replacement cycle, it's early adopters who will jump in, and then it's everybody else when they're ready to buy. So I think the big box sector, look, you go there, I went there, I bought in store because they matched the Amazon price. That's the key thing that will keep me coming back. But interestingly, only 5 out of 20 people, according to the cashier, price match.
Herbie, I love you. I love you partly because you come on, you make grand statements. So, Stacey, I want to go to you. I mean, are we overstating this? Because maybe this is just big box retailers rethinking exactly what their footprint is going to be. So they will exist, but they may have smaller footprints. And we've seen that with Walmart. Best Buy is doing kiosks for mobile. I mean, what's going on here, in your opinion?
Yeah, Melissa, I mean, the bottom line is we're overstored. We're overstored in
Yes.
every sector. And, Circuit City went out of business years ago, and investors got all excited. Great, we have Best Buy left. It's the last man standing, so it's going to own all the market share. And guess what? This is just a category that's going through massive deflation. And by the way, there are no exciting products in the pipeline, so there's no margin here. And the reason the stock is up today is because margins were bad, but they weren't a disaster like they were in the fourth quarter. But we're not really seeing any product cycle coming around the corner that's going to change the top line here. Yes, it's a cost-cutting story, but we all know how cost-cutting stories end up.
Well,
they
I
end
tell you,
up
Stacey,
with where's the top line.